Now, coming up, we'll be hearing from the Georgia APA Bar Association, the OCA-Asian Pacific American Advocates, the Laotian American National Alliance, and the Muslim Alliance of Indiana. See y'all in a bit.
I know it hurts. Don't wanna get out of bed. Much rather lay there instead. You face what you fear, the thought that no one is near. It hurts. You're living
冯道友
don't feel alive. No motivation
Delana Ashley Yon Gonzalez
as you search for answers to why.
Elías Hernández Ortiz.
Why me?
Paul Andre Mitchells.
Somebody please.
Kim.
Soonjan Park, age 74.
You've got to hold on.
Xiaojie Tan, age 49.
Whether through every
Young Yu.
Take it one day at a time.
Hyunjung Kim,
Age 51.
she loved dancing and karaoke.
Cook of the world's best kimchi jjigae.
Mother of Randy and Eric Park.
Decide what you're feeling. There is a process of healing. You will be more than alright. Take it one day at a time. So overwhelming. Everyone's counting on you. Unaware you need help too. But you don't say a word, too much work to be done. No fun. Go through the motions, eyes closed. 'Cause you're always doing the most. But the more that you do, the more you seem to lose. Why me? Won't somebody please take my burdens away? I can't do this today.
Kapaba will never forget.
You will be more than alright. Take it one day at a time.
Hi there, my name is Toong Nguyen, and I'm the Deputy Executive Director for OCA Asian Pacific American Advocates. As we wrap up what's been a historic and difficult APA Heritage Month and kick off Immigrant Heritage Month, I would like to thank Joy Ruckus Club for having us here at I Hate Being Hated, benefiting Stand with Asian Americans. OCA is proud to support Joy Ruckus Club in our shared fight against the anti-API hate, discrimination, and violence that has plagued our communities. OCA is the second oldest Asian American civil rights nonprofit in the US, with over 50 chapters and affiliates that work to advance the social, political, and economic well-being of Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders nationwide. Our legacy stems from the fight for justice for Vincent Chin, the establishment of APA Heritage Month, and addressing headfirst the disenfranchisement and discrimination that so many of our Asian American and Pacific Islander communities are subject to based on the color of their skin. As APAM comes to a close, know that the work doesn't end after this month and that it's not just about the Asian American community. We've seen in the past few years how those in power have sought to divide us, to scapegoat and pit minority groups against each other. Therefore, in the call for social justice and racial equity, we must begin with the fight for unity. It is our responsibility to both stand in and call for solidarity with one another against hate, racism, and white supremacy. We stand upon the shoulders of giants who have paved the way throughout history for our communities to stand side by side against oppression towards accountability, towards shared accountability, equity, justice, and liberation. Racism against Asian Americans, against Black, Indigenous, people of color groups are not new, and violence against our communities take many forms. Racial profiling and microaggressions at work, our elders being pushed in the streets, our brothers and sisters being brutalized by the police, and sadly, so much more. As we stand alongside you in this fight, I also want to acknowledge how difficult this month has been for our staff and our team members. One tragedy after the next, we too have felt the weight of the emotional burden, burnout, and hopelessness. However, we are constantly reminded through events like this one that we are cared for and surrounded by our communities. The work that we do is not only for the people like us, but also for those who we have turned to in our darkest days. Our work is for them, each other, and ourselves, and I hope this is a reminder for you too. The fight against anti-Asian hate occurs hand in hand with the fight against anti-Blackness, white supremacy, and racism. When we ask others to put in the work to learn about us and fight for us, we must also put in the work to learn about and fight for others. Our strength is in numbers, and OCA is proud to count all of you and Joy Ruckus Club in ours. To learn more, please visit OCANational.org.
Savaidy. My name is Arlene Simone Mark-Taperock, and I'm with Laotian American National Alliance. We are doing this video today in support of the Joy Ruckus Club presents I Hate Being Hated in partnership with Standing with Asian Americans. The hot topic these days, unfortunately, seems to be Asian hate crimes. And unfortunately, today in America's streets, our elders and women are being preyed on at a more higher alarming rate than we've ever seen in the past, to my knowledge at least. Correct me if I'm wrong. And the only way we can combat such issues is through education and raising awareness. That is why standing in solidarity with all Asian American, Native Hawaiian, and Pacific Islander communities, including all our allies, is very crucial in the advancement towards improving and sustaining our communities across the nation and beyond. It is time for us to be heard. It is time for us to take a stand and be an advocate for those who don't have a voice or may not have the courage to speak up. I'm proud to see more vocal AANHPI voices, unfortunately in response to these heinous crimes that have been committed amongst our community members. And I implore you to find your voice, to speak up when enough is enough. Thank you for your time. Have a wonderful evening.
Hi everyone, this is Fatima with the Muslim Alliance of Indiana, and we are so happy to be part of this platform with all of you today. The Muslim community in the US and worldwide is a diverse tapestry of ethnic backgrounds, with around 60% of the world's Muslims living in or descended from the Asia-Pacific region. The Muslim community in the US and worldwide is also no stranger to hate. This is why the hashtags Stop Asian Hate and Stand with Asian Americans are more than a viral slogan for our community. It's a vital movement that brings awareness to a disheartening number of anti-Asian hate crimes, microaggressions, stereotypes, harassment, and oftentimes violent assaults that lead to murders, especially and overwhelmingly against women. The Muslim Alliance of Indiana and the community that we represent and are made up of stands with and for Asian Americans. The safety of our loved ones must be prioritized, and we are honored to be part of this movement and event today. Thank you all so much.